The International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources for Food and Agriculture was created to ensure a better future for crop diversity and for food security on a global scale. Just a few months ago in Japan, Nagoya, a new protocol on access and benefit sharing was adopted that marks a new era in international law and for which a single government has pledged more than $4 billion. The international treaty is now facing this new and evolving global policy environment and is cooperating closely with the Convention on Biological Diversity with a strong policy response in order to ensure the conservation and sustainable use of agricultural biodiversity. In fact, the international treaty is also recognized in the protocol as one of the complementary instruments that constitute the new international regime on access and benefit sharing for genetic resources that was adopted by the Convention on Biological Diversity. The special nature of agrobiodiversity and the importance of crop genetic resources for food security, as well as the interdependence of all countries with regard to those resources, and the fundamental role of food security for future peace and stability is embedded in the new collaboration between the Convention and the International Treaty. Mutual supportiveness is enshrined both in the treaty text itself and in the protocol's text for a stable and sustainable relationship between the protocol and the treaty. I believe that a major response is in fact needed, and we are currently working together in order to ensure that this response is provided for the global community in a coherent and mutually supportive way. And I'm proud to say that following the recommendations of the governing body, we are already working closely with the CBD Secretariat and its Executive Secretary, Dr. Ahmed Juglaf. Indeed, the treaty community is looking forward to the synergies and collaboration between the two instruments. The contracting parties of the treaty have realized that today a major strategic realignment is needed in order for all of us collectively as the world community to ensure future food security and the conservation of agricultural biodiversity. And I'm convinced that this will make the whole international treaty to more advanced and more effective, and that the best response that we can give is a close integration and cooperation with the Convention and its community.